Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of our Teutonic Order game. Today we are once again going to try and fight the infinite hordes. We're going to be fighting Crimea and this absolute abomination Mongol Ulus. Just sort of hope that this works. I mean, hopefully Hungary can do the majority of the fighting. In the last episode we convinced the Eretnids to fuck off, and yeah, they probably regret allying the Crimeans right now. Crimeans are still fighting on their behalf though, although I'm scared that the Mamluks will be able to peace out soon. They probably will. So, unfortunate. But we'll take this opportunity while the Crimeans are a bit distracted to move in and see if we can grab something at least. I mean, we'll once again try and cancel their alliance with Mongol Ulus, but knowing these guys, it's probably going to result in... they're just going to re-ally, basically. I missed the days when they were just allied to the Ottomans. That was honestly so much better. Why did I complain? But yeah, Holy War. Go. Severe... Okay, maybe I shouldn't be severely looting shit I'm planning to take, but whatever. Oh no, mistakes have been made. The Mongols are coming, no! Fuck! Oh, unless... The Muscovites shouldn't help. Yeah, they didn't help because they're disloyal. Which is lovely. This is your time to declare independence, Mr. Moscow. Seriously? No! The Holy Roman Empire has voted for religious peace. How sad. Rest in memes the integrity of the empire. So in a desperate attempt at reducing the nobility to the power level where we can do peasant reform, what we're going to do is to demote them to make their power go down, although that will only be temporary of course, but if we can get this reform through then their power should go down more permanently. I've been trying to get their influence below 35, but that hasn't really been working, so this other reform isn't really on the table for what we can do. So let us demote greater nobility. I mean, I've done all the other... I've gotten rid of their privileges that give them power, but their power hasn't really gone down, so we are running out of options. Ah, this is glorious. Finally glorious victory. Yeah, them being in this other war really did help. Alright, they're willing to peace out. Now we're gonna make an absolute land grab. Make sure we're not accidentally giving anything to Hungary. No, we're not. Excellent. Hella overextension, but that's fine by me. Cancel his alliance and just leave him to be torn apart by civil war and whatever other shenanigans is ongoing. Very nice. Now, actually, can I cancel states before I... Yeah. Because one thing when I asked if there was a way I could cheese my problem with massive autonomy for a certain reform I need, what I was told is that he said you can unstate a bunch of stuff. So if we try and make sure that like none of these new things we're going to be grabbing here are states, then that would be good, because that way I won't have to pay extra mana for it. I should probably double check if that actually works, but for now we're gonna just unstate some stuff to... Although, shit, actually I'm building shit in Kiev, aren't I? Okay, well that gets to be stated for now. I don't know if the unstating it fucks with the building, because you're supposed to have everything stated in this mod, so... Yep, let's just have our peace. Excellent shit. Sadly, no Russian vassal defeated too, but that's life. This surely will not do well for my religious unity. Yeah, I doubt that this is true. It will probably change soon, but we'll deal with that issue when it arrives. This is pretty funny. Although it's probably going to stop being funny soon, but the Muscovite rebels that popped up in my nation ended up running off to the Crimeans, so now they're dealing with it. I doubt they'll stay here though, they'll probably come back once they're reinforced, the bastards. Also, one good thing about like whenever you convert a province, it sort of flips back because it only converts like a percentage of the population, or maybe it's like more. It's a gradual thing. I don't actually fully understand the conversion system in this. I just click button and gradually it seems that orthodoxy is getting removed. But because you do this so often, you end up with quite a lot of Pope points, which is good when you have shite stability and you need to spend Pope points to get it back up. Shit, I forgot I also needed aristocratic influence reduction, or reducing it to 40. That's not happening, is it? No matter what I do. Never mind, there's hope. What we can do is crack down on the aristocratic faction. Yes, it's below 40. Come on, yes! We can finally do it. We can not free the peasants, but make them more free. And I've been told this is good, because it makes them... it makes the nobility supposedly less powerful. Oh, fuck, we can also do this one, though. That might even be more worth it, because that requires even less influence, which we have right now. They'll be furious, but surely that's fine, question mark. And it doesn't say they'll have a civil war, so... how about I prepare to immediately click this button while I'm at it? Enact reform. Align cabinet. See, and everyone is still friends. Everything is still fine. No stability though. Shit. Yeah, I just spent all my Pope power on stability. But there we go. Finally getting some reform through. So our nobles are now nobility, not that other thing. I think this is going to reduce their resting power. Actually, no, I don't see any difference. Oh well, if we can survive this low stability, then we will be better off. Just need to convert some more provinces so that the Pope likes me, so that I can get more Pope points, and then we can get our shit back up. Also, we can do this. This reduces capital infrastructure cost, which reminds me, I should probably build a capital. That would probably help with the massive amount of autonomy we have. Why don't we invest in that? Ska vi se. Clear. Selected provinces. Just make sure I haven't accidentally selected some other crap somewhere. Build infrastructure. Design project. Improve infrastructure. Capital. Building. Rank 1. Now this is going to be reduce my income because we have to pay for a lot more bureaucrats and shit, but that should be alright. Yeah. That new cheapening of it is nice. Used to be more. I remember. There you go. Go capital. Oh. Level 3 advisor. I did not even know that was in this mod. Interesting. I mean, yeah, we'll take that. Oh, well, actually, that's quite expensive. But there's no real good alternative, and he's trader faction, so... Also, yeah, we're fighting on Norway. I noticed Scotland was invading him, together with France. I decided I should get in on it while the getting was presumably good. Although it might actually have been a better idea to wait. I really don't understand why Scandinavia was just so insanely weak, but they certainly were. So we're gonna make them take away their course on me because, you know, I get prestige. We will have to leave them Iceland, unfortunately, because they have a bigger navy and so we can't get there. And suddenly the game decides that I need to actually occupy a fort over here to be able to take it. I swear that normally isn't the case in this mod, but just one of the many things that are confusing. We're gonna take Copenhagen as well, just because we can. No one seems to care that we are doing this, so why not? I'm not gonna hold on. Well, maybe I do hold on to that directly. I mean, it's not like it's even a trade center, so... Does it have some sort of special modifier about the sound toll? Importance in reproduction, largest regional city... I think I might just give it to... Well, I would prefer to give it to Norway, because, you know, I'm Norwegian. The idea of giving too much land to Sweden... No! Speaking of Sweden land, what the fuck? Okay, so I was wondering how you acquire these uncolonized provinces, but it seems like Sweden fucking figured it out. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that one, Sweden. I mean, he's still very grateful that we gave him land, so hopefully I can just have this. Thank you, because holy shit, it looked ugly without that being the case. So yeah, Norway has literally lost his course on these parts of Norway because they're technically Sami, and so his course vanished. That's pretty funny. We'll give it to him though. Everything will be fine. So the shenanigans wars in the Middle East have lasted so long that our truce with Crimea is up and we can invade him again. Which we're of course going to do. The Mongols have not reallied, and the Erythnids have, which is very annoying, but they don't want to join, so neither will Al-Fadl, so really, this should be very straightforward. I mean, as long as Muscovy, although, yeah, I mean, the fact that Muscovy is just hanging out here does imply that he is disloyal. Oh, yeah. And I like how the rebels I originally had, they ended up moving, or getting exported to this province, which eventually flipped to Muscovy. Man, this is actually ridiculous. Like, we could just take this much land and no one cares, no one cares, no one cares. To be fair, it's probably rubbish land, but still. Hopefully this is not going to bring us above our limit in terms of religious unity, but the Blobium is real. Drag nach Osten indeed. Bro, what the fuck? Why am I losing to rebels? I literally fought all his rebel compatriots just fine. Here's something I've missed. We can increase our centralization cap because we have more state reach, so that's nice. Let's do that. Why not? I mean, I never took away the centralization thingy, so now it'll just start ticking up again. Ah, yes. I have been a very good boy, I dare say. So we are going to... I mean, the fact that you can actually force the nobles to lose... to expropriate... Wait. Demote... shit. Can I not do that thing again where I demote... or where I made them lose influence? Ah. Never mind, nothing has changed. We're still fucked. Okay, I think I was banned from doing it because of some other concession I had given to them, so now we can do it. Here we go. They're still very loyal, so now we can reform our... I mean, I should probably, yeah, reforming the realm is... Okay, this is just a generic thing. Freedom of tenants varies across the realm, yet generally most have no protection against widespread abuse. Tenancy. Uninheritable contracts form the basis for the provision of all rural labor, backed by a legal framework granting all parties involved basic remedial rights. So the peasants will have more freedom, which Discord told me will make the nobles less powerful. And they have been noticeably weakened, you can see. Yeah, okay, well their power is starting to tick back up, but they haven't like immediately jumped back up to 84 or whatever they used to be at. Further reform. That didn't do anything. Oh, did I just fuck up? Was I not supposed to click that? I think I just fucked something up. I spoke up because I didn't... I suppose because I didn't reach the requirements for the next reform, the game is getting confused. Man, I have no idea if I just cheated by accident. I'm obviously not against a bit of cheese to get this sorted. I also noticed I'm able... Yeah, I have enough state reach, and doing the nobility reform finally allows me to go to devolved unitary government. which is one of the 2 reforms I need to annex my feudatories. Yeah, feudatories. No, divisions is what is the thing that's preventing me from annexing Livland. But I mean, okay. It seems like the reform worked. It's it's level 3 now. So why don't we reform the military shit as well? Extended levies, codified extensions of societal obligations. Powering the basic enlistment of men in new... Okay. An emerging state has resulted in a confused mix of standing units and seasonal soldiers, with nobles' retinues often serving beside full-time soldiers and officers. Oh. The event will happen. Oh no, there it goes. Now I want to know what happens if I click further reform again. Oh, it said something about 6 months there. Maybe I should have read what that said. Okay, never mind. I just lost a bunch of stability. Recent wave of reforms has taken place, leaving many elites upset. A report of all implemented reforms has been compiled below. Oh, so when I said further reform, it meant that I could actually do other reforms as well. Well, it says great success. Well, let's see if it brings it back up. Although now I'm worried that it's gonna stack the loyalty. Well, if the other reform actually went through, and it seems it did. Now we'll see where the loyalty goes, I suppose. Well, there's... Well, the Rolters hasn't triggered yet. I'll find out soon enough if I did a Gigabrain move. I mean, at this point we just need some more state reach, and then we can do the provincial administration, which will then allow us to begin enlistment of units into a professional army, and that will allow us to rely less on nobles, and the modernization will be rapid of the nation. Well, their loyalty has indeed gone down, but a lot less than I would have assumed. That once again, I didn't really read exactly how much it said they would go down, so... I don't know if it's gonna go further down, but I'm gonna risk doing shit to boost their loyalty back up again. Begin the process. Alright, so I have finally stopped being lazy, and I've decided to properly Google how you get the custom map mode. And here we go, special map mode. So I have opened up the special map mode for river sections, as they call it. Basically, I'm trying to fix my rubbish autonomy because I need it for a special reform, and the best way to do that is to, well, the most sort of active way you can do it, other than improving relations with the estates and whatnot, and getting your legitimacy, or in my case, devotion up, is by building harborages that my runners, I guess they call it, from the capital, so that they can get to the provinces they need to go to. So here we can actually see the different rivers on the map. So we can, for example, now I don't know exactly what the different colors, like how they work, but it generally works. You can see the Dnieper River here, and I guess there's also a connecting river. Oh, never mind. Yeah, Dnieper goes like that. So I guess, yeah, never mind. This map makes sense. So all of these provinces here can be connected via no, this is not the Dnieper. This is the Vistula. Fuck me. Can be not connected here. So you've seen me earlier build the harborages along this, especially in Krakow, Warsaw, and of course my capital, and earlier on in Kulm, was it? Yeah, when I wanted a minor center of trade here to be able to trade with the Vistula area in general. So I don't know actually. Can we see if I'm going CE? Yes, we have rapid communication. Runner origin is 2. Okay, so we can see which province the runner comes from. So if I do mod, I assume the runner origin is indeed my capital. So we can see that in order for communication efficiency to spread to Krakow, they just take a boat directly all the way through this river down here, and thus they can communicate with it, which is nice. I really should... How the fuck do I move this trade? Okay, I'll deal with that later. But I assume also we can see on provinces that aren't connected by a river that the communication efficiency... So it comes from 2832. Where the fuck is that? Because it doesn't have a harbor, so it wouldn't necessarily have to be... Okay, yeah, I'm dumb, and I'm also blind. It comes from here to 32. So you can see that in order to get to this province, instead of walking down here, the quote-unquote runner takes the ship from the capital Teutonia down to Krakow and then walks up north here. So if I wanted to improve it, I would need a better pathing from here to here. Or try and make it faster to go from Warsaw to this province. Now I assume it's faster to go via Krakow because it has level 2 trading harbor, while Warsaw only has level 1. So I mean, honestly, yeah, I have built, or at least either there were, or I have been building, I mean, I've kind of forgotten exactly where I've been building shit, but yeah, having trade harbors all along the river would be nice, actually. But yeah, we can look at this province. The runner comes from 37... Yeah, okay, so once again, instead of taking the direct route, it goes down to Rawa, into the port here, and then up north into Dobreszyn. Now, what I've been currently... I mean, yeah, you've also seen me struggle to figure out how to build a port in Memelan, which I've upgraded to level 2 now, so that people in Vilnius can get their connection. Now, I wonder, actually, I've been wondering in this, where does the communication efficiency from Vilnius actually arrive from? Runner origin 40. Indeed, so in order to travel to Vilnius, you do indeed need a port. Like you can't go from he can't go directly from the capital to Vilnius, it seems. He has to jump from Teutonia to Memeland and then to Vilnius, which is interesting to know. Now, I have finally gotten a port built here on whatever this river is that goes from Riga to, well, a bit inland here. This thing gets communication efficiency, I assume, from Riga, because I could have sworn I saw in one of the tutorials that 38... Yeah, indeed. So communication efficiency can travel through vassals, so... Once again, it goes from capital to the coastal province and then inland over here. Now, what I'm next working on is figuring out how to get a... I want to get a port here so that he can go from there to there to there and then over to this other river system, the Dnieper, so that I can then get communication down to Kiev and to, well, to the outlet of the Dnieper and then into my various coastal areas in the Black Sea. That would be the idea anyways. What I still don't fully understand is how to connect two different river systems, I suppose. I don't know if I have anyone. I don't know what this river is. Yeah, it seems like this whole area here is a very important one. That's where a lot of rivers link up. Okay, so this whole thing here is the Volga, I guess, and I don't know why this outermost province doesn't count, but whatever. I mean, it does. Okay, I guess that's a different system or whatever. Yeah. But yeah, so if I could get a way to connect into the Volga as well, then we can start building harbors along the Volga to connect shit. Being able to connect Moscow to stuff would be nice, of course. Which I guess would once again go via Riga. I'm more and more tempted to move my capital to Riga at some point, as it seems like that's going to be the, the starting point for a lot of the, or maybe even move it to this sort of confluence of rivers down here, so that everything can start here and spread outwards. And maybe I would want to experiment with some different capitals to see, just to learn what I should prioritize, you know? But yeah, I still can't learn the secrets to how to connect two different river systems. Not yet anyways. Although I suppose there are two different... Well, no, you can't see because they can... Yeah, no, I will have to wait until I can finally get a port in Vishybesk, so that we can connect these two and see how they connect properly. Like, can he jump directly from Riga, for example, and then via this river system into this river system, so jump directly there to Kiev? Or does he need to stop here and then walk over to this other river section and then cross? In which case, do I then need pathing? Do I need road infrastructure to speed up the connection between these two? That's what I'm wondering. The reason this is taking so long is because I need a very small city in order to have the workers to build an actual harbor. So I've opened up urban infrastructure, or I've opened up urban industries to encourage people to move to the city, but it's taking a long time. Population is still small. Yeah, it's only 1,000 people living in this quote-unquote city. It's getting immigration though, so it's growing. You need a certain amount of labor. I think it's 0.5 urban labor you need. Yeah, because that's definitely being fulfilled in, because this province was struggling with the same problem. And I can't even build amenities here until I have a basic city, because once again it requires urban labor, so it's very annoying. But I'm working on it. At least I've learned how to do it now. Had the same problem in Memel earlier. That's how I figured out this crap to begin with. So yeah, cool shit. Ah, god damn it. I can finally formalize the administration, so that's good. But I think I overdid it a bit, because it seems the thing down here that shows average autonomy throughout, or shows average autonomy counts the entire nation, not just your states. So, whoops. So I think I unstated. I think I ended up unstating way more than I had to. But oh well. The rest of the memes, I mean, you can see I saved up quite a bit of admin here to try and be able to restate things relatively quickly. But here we go. We can finally get ourselves a formalized administration, which will now get us closer to being able to do more military or yes, bureaucratic reforms in general. Oh god, it's going to be expensive to restate everything. I've decided we're going to start another world war. The Crimeans have allied the Thacking Mongols again. And this time the Mongols have like 50k or something like that in terms of troops, so could consider going against Shirvan, but I think we're going to continue focusing on Crimea for now. I've allied the Knights, or as they have secularized into, the Rhodes. We're going to call our Western Coalition. Kind of annoying how these wars always turn into world wars, but I mean, when all of the steppe is united into a single front against me, this is what we gotta do. We're also fighting the Ottomans because they have decided to guarantee the Crimeans, so that's annoying, but hopefully we can separate peace them relatively quickly. Also, this time I want to make sure I'm the one who occupies these provinces, so that I can actually take them. Oh, this is a huge battle. Oh shit. Yeah, no, that was that was a bit much. The Mongols certainly have a lot of troops this time around. It seems that with our recent government reforms, the day of the manpower just seemingly never stopping has come to an end. I really need to look into this system to try and understand, but yeah, I guess... I mean, I never understood why it just jumped around and arrived, but doesn't seem like it does that anymore. So we're actually fucking out of manpower already, since I had so little. Man, at this point I would just take a white piece. We are losing so badly. The Mongols were not kidding. I totally underestimated them. Man, I would have no way to kill these rebels if it weren't for the fact that we're at war now and the French are helping me. Also, let's embrace Colombian imports. The potato shall grow. We will use the potato power to increase our military technology with the hopes of being able to fight back. So luckily, Battle War Score gives you a lot of, well, War Score in this mod, and so we are getting positive War Score simply because of that. And my manpower has returned for some reason. Seriously need to learn how that works. I think it's like, because like you know, now that my nobility is loyal again, they're giving me levy, and so the game recalculated at in January, and so suddenly the game decided I have a lot more manpower. I'm not sure if... Well, I don't know what to say. I'm not sure, am I? I decided we're gonna just peace out. We have a lot of battle war score right now, so I don't want this to turn. I mean, the enemy doom stacks are still running around. You still got this 27 cavalry horde just fucking around. And yeah, oh fuck, we're even getting called for peace. Yeah, definitely time to peace. And we're once again, for the billionth time, gonna cancel their alliance with the Mongols, and hopefully we can attack them before they re-ally. Them being allied with the Ottomans is not too bad. I mean, it's guaranteed, but still, because I think that's the reason why the French are so willing to come along, because they want to fuck on them. Although I'm not actually sure if that is the case, because the last time I checked, they had decent relations. Also, yeah, the roads got separate pieced out, so rest in memes. But yeah, peace in our time. And we have now secured the Black Sea region for the most parts. I'm going to leave this little bit of Crimea here just to make sure that the Hungarians continue to border them and thus want to keep fighting with me, as that seems worthwhile. I've gone ahead and accepted Nogai actually. And actually, yeah, I still accept Rossini. Yeah, so the good thing about this is that a tech just allowed us to have another accepted culture, so we're going to accept Russian. Just so that converting them is easier. So now we accept all of this stuff. I mean, obviously, focusing on the biggest culture seems logical to me. Oh, you can actually see that there has been some culture spread. Yeah, Semigalia, so the Lithuanians are being pushed back by the Prussian menace. And even the Polish have started embracing the ways of the Prussian. Unfortunately, Baltic German is not spreading to this area. Because the Livlanders accepted Estonian culture, making culture conversion, well, I guess in this case, just straight up not happen. Well, it is happening down here, but it's extremely slow. Okay, after all this time, we can now begin the reform of the military. Now, doing multiple reforms at the same time did seem like it was a bit meta, but I don't think can do any other reforms at the moment, or we're not close to being able to do anyone. I'll need to ask on the Discord exactly what the game means by just saying I don't meet the requirements. Like, what does that mean? Does it mean there are no other reforms, or... Okay, well, here's the thing actually. Tax farming regulated... Yeah, we easily enough can do this. Tax farming regulated leases. Is that a reform? I think these are called reforms, and these are... Well, God knows what these are actually. Alright, so I found out that in order to do these taxes here, we need... Yeah, we need this thing, and to get tax farming regulated, it's actually hidden in these privileges down here. Or I guess reforms. They really need to establish like a specific... Oh, rights and reforms, review bureaucracy, bureaucratic privileges. That's okay, I guess they do call them bureaucratic privileges. That is a very silly name, though. Why is institutional neglect counted as a privilege? I guess it gives the bureaucrats the right to just not pay attention. While I was talking to people on Discord to try and figure out how to do things, I was, however, told that my bureaucrat corruption is dreadful. Or provincial corruption, I suppose. So even if this number up here is fine, this one is certainly not. And so because I haven't been doing any of these reforms really, it's dreadful. And if a province has like in this case 85% corruption, that means that 85% of the stuff that, or you know, the money and manpower and whatnot that should go to me is actually going to the elites, because they're able to, you know, the administration is super inefficient, I suppose, and the elites can just bribe their way to get what is normal, like, you know, very little of the tax money is actually sent to me. Most is just kept by, I guess, the bureaucrats and nobles and whatnot, who bribe their way out of paying their own taxes. So we definitely need to reform all this shit. I do want to do these reforms though, just because I want to be able to annex my vassal for the sake of map painting, but let us find the tax thingy. Tax farming, here we go, formal contract. Never mind, I cannot do it quite yet because... That's a good question. Oh yeah, because I don't have mana. Let's save up mana then. In the next episode, we'll do that. Anyways, because this one is over. So thanks so much for watching, and until next time, bye.